Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Generally, we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward. But today, I'm doing a little 9-card spread in honor of the solstice. So I just kind of wanted to check in on the energy of that. I want to remind you that this would count if you comment on this for an entrance into the drawing for a free card reading, which will be very similar to this one. And so let's go ahead and get started. I do want to remind you to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising, your sun sign. That's the core of you. It's your values. It's your it's how you view the world. Your rising sign is your personality. It's how the world is going to view you. It's how you act. And then your moon sign, that is how you react, respond, feel about what's going on around you, about the energies around you. It's the outcome. There we go. All right. Oh, all right. Yes, we're taking 2. Ooh, okay. I can see clearly now. That's what it looks like. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. If you've never been around for one of my little readings, I love doing these. I think they're a great way to touch on whatever it is Spirit really wants to talk about. So here's how I set this up. This is the past. You can't do anything about the past. Past has already happened. It's just where it's learning the lessons from it and applying it into what's going on in your life now. This is the future, so this is around the time of the solstice. If you don't like what you're seeing, now is the chance for you to start making some changes and influence the direction things go as we move forward into the future. If you don't make any changes, this is the most likely way it's going to play out for you. So it's kind of up to you what you decide to do with what we see here. The center card here, this is the key to the whole situation. But basically what we're talking about, the overall energy of this reading, first we had the mountain, which is an obstacle. It's seeing the obstacles in front of you, though, because behind it came out with it at the same time. It just jumped right out there, was the clarity card. So either you have hope for how to get over the obstacles, or you can totally see what they are and you want to get over it. And I have looked at these cards. I've had these cards for years, absolutely years, and I have never noticed. But at the bottom, there are ships. There are ships and they're moving. They're navigating by the stars, so that's navigating by divine guidance, and moving forward. So you see the obstacles. And I think if you pay attention to your intuition and your divine guidance, you're going to understand how to overcome them. The key to the situation is information. So this is in your heart space. So a couple of things. The birds. They're, because it's in the heart space, it kind of shifts what it means to me a little bit. So it's about wanting a home. It's about wanting to be a couple. It's about building that nest. But it's also about, it's like the information coming in from outside sources. Here, we're bringing this to you, we're bringing that to you. So that's all going to kind of play into what's going on. So if you're building a home, for instance, then you can see that, oh, well, here's the contractor bringing something in, but he had trouble getting exactly what I wanted. That's an obstacle. Can he figure out how to get it moving? It could be something really mundane like that. It could be something much bigger, as in you're deciding who you want to be in a relationship with, who do you want to build a nest with, you know, because it's in the heart space. All right. So this would be your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. So in your thoughts in the past, we have yin energy. It's a female. So could you have been thinking about a female? Absolutely. That is totally possible. But it's a general reading. And so for me, this is yin energy. And so you were thinking about what you wanted to receive. What information do you want? Because it's in the area of the book. So what kind of information, knowledge did you want to receive? Were there secrets that you were trying to figure out? So you were looking, you were searching. And I think that's that clarity, right? You were looking and you were searching. Currently, the thing that you want to change is you want to bring in happiness. I think you've been feeling like, I'm thinking about how I can transform my life in order to create happiness. And so you were seeking information and knowledge on that. In the future, we have the paths, the choice, the ways. You're thinking about which direction you want to go in. It is in the area of fish, which is wealth and abundance. So whatever it is that you've been thinking about, whatever you were seeking the information and knowledge on, you're thinking about which way is going to bring me that sense of abundance. It makes me feel like this is my home, this is where I belong, this is where I want to be. In the recent past, you got a new perspective. Either you're standing your ground and people are coming at you and you felt like you had to protect yourself and guard yourself. It could be that. Or you had a higher vision and a bigger perspective of the situation. You're like, okay, I am feeling like I need a higher perspective so I can get this information that I need so that I can help create and transform my life to bring in this happiness and so that I know which way I need to go around this obstacle. In the future, ooh, you're feeling very burdened. This is in the heart. This is feelings, but this is in the actual heart spot. And you're feeling very burdened. It's not an easy choice you have to make. I think the choice is burdening your heart. I think you're trying to figure out how to find a way toward this happiness that you're seeking. Feels like it's around the home. Okay, so it could be a nest egg and it could be around a business. Absolutely, it could be. So maybe you're trying to build your nest egg and you're trying to figure out how to create the finances in your home, especially because it's you, Taurus. So maybe you're trying to figure out how you can feel like you're safe and secure in your home. Absolutely, because this one bird's bringing in a twig, to help build the nest. And so it could be that you're feeling very burdened in your heart because you can't see the way forward quite yet. Which way do I go? I feel like this decision is really hurting your heart. In the recent past, this is the Yang energy. You made some kind of a decision. You did some kind of move because this is the action card. You took some sort of action. This action was based on feeling like you had a better perspective about what you needed to know, or like you had gotten the information. In the current situation, there's a lot. Okay, so this is in the house of the rider, and the rider is about information coming in quickly, and we have the fish, which is about abundance. So there's a lot of information happening right now. You are getting a lot of action, a lot of stuff that you're finding out. It's just like coming at you from all ends. So whatever action you took, it has produced a lot of results in a hurry. And that might be creating this burden, like things feel like they're maybe moving too fast for Taurus, who likes to take things nice and slow. Okay, you are making a decision. You're having you're deciding which way to go. It is a burden on your heart, but you are going to cut something out. All this information that's coming into you, the choice is going to happen. Like, you are going to make a decision. And it's a rapid decision. It's like, that's it, we're done. We're heading this way. That's it, we're done. I'm quitting this job. I'm doing this over here. That's it, we're done. This with this relationship. That's it, we're done with this. That's it, we're not spending money on that anymore. I'm not doing this. Whatever. It's like, boom, and it's over. Like, whatever. All this information you have coming in, it's going to make the decision when it happens. To the people around you, feel like it was sudden and out of nowhere, and boom, they're just cut off. Wow. Let's get some guidance on this. So, how can you best direct your thoughts in helping you to create this happiness, to make this choice that takes you to where you're happy? Ooh. In the house of the coffin here, that happiness thing could mean that you just were thinking, this is no good, I'm just not happy here. Whatever this here is. Work, home, I don't know, financial investment, whatever it is. Okay, so you have all the glitters. So, something you thought was going to be amazing was not. See the masks laying on top of the fool's gold? And it's fool's gold. You thought it was going to be amazing, but it's not. So you're going to, when you decide what you're cutting out, you were right. You're right. Let's get some guidance on that heart situation. How can we, oh gosh, the mountain, the burden card of the cross. How How can we make what kind of guidance can we get to help your heart feel less burdened? Like, what direction can you focus on or try to feel into so that you feel less burdened? Right now it feels like there's an elephant sitting on my chest. There's so much pressure. This is the same pressure I just got when I was just doing your reading. Oh, you are it's indecision. Okay, this decision you're trying to make is definitely burdening. You know something's got to go. I think you know. I think you just don't want to do it. Like, for whatever reason. Okay, so it says indecision. Here's the mantra you can use to help you work your way through this. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Using your heart is going to be what gets you there. Helps you make the decision. Whatever this decision is, you can put all the stuff down on paper and you could do your pros and cons list, but that's not how you should make this decision. This decision should be made with your heart, with your gut. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. This is a decision that needs to be made in your heart space, which is why it's hurting, because I think you know that. All right, let's get a little guidance on that action. What? Ow. Okay, one more time on that, because that was weird. Guidance for Taurus. Okay, again, this is a decision of the heart. What is best for you? This is cherishing yourself. The decision you make needs to be what's in your best interest. I accept and love myself. I accept and love myself. What other people think about me is none of my business. I accept and I love myself. I'm going to make a decision using my intuition that is in my best interest, because it looks like you've been very burdened for a very long time. And listening to your heart, in case you didn't know, you're supposed to listen to your heart because it says listening to your heart. This decision is a heart decision. I don't care if it's about money, about where to live, a job to take, a relationship, anything like that. What kind of health care to get for yourself. There's a situation that maybe you need to make a decision about what health care, and this is what all this information was that came in. I don't know. It's a big obstacle. It's a big decision. Maybe it's a decision about whether or not to have surgery. I'm not sure, but I can tell you this much. Listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. I love and accept myself. Whatever you thought was great really turned out to not be. You guys have been working very hard on something, and I know you've been trying to save some situation. I'm not sure what, work or business or relationship. There's been something you guys have been putting a lot of energy into, and you've been in decision and for so long, but now they're just saying stop trying to put it on paper and figure it out. Start listening to your heart. What makes you feel happy? What makes you feel good about you? Truly. Oh, I'm having trouble breathing. Okay, so you have pyrite. That's that fool's gold. Just a reminder that don't choose the fool's gold. Choose the real gold. You want the real McCoy, not the fake stuff here. My confidence is rock solid, and I take positive action to manifest my goals. Listening to your intuition. My confidence is rock solid. Be confident in what you think you should do. What you think you should do, feel confident that that's what you're supposed to do, okay? My confidence is rock solid. I take positive action to manifest my goals, and my mind and spirit are connected with each other and the divine. Again, listening to your heart, listening to your intuition. That's your information coming in from source. This is how God is talking to you. They're talking to you through your feelings and how you feel in your heart and your gut. When you think about doing something, Which one sparks that joy in you? Like, you have two choices. Like, don't worry about what everybody else is going to think or how this is going to affect anyone else. Just think for yourself. For myself, if I'm doing A, how does that make me feel? If I'm doing B, how does that make me feel? If I do C, how does it make me feel? And when you think, oh my gosh, C's not bad, but B makes me feel amazing. I would really like my life to look like that. Then make your life look like that. Choose what really sparks the joy in you. My mind and spirit are connected with each other and the divine, the Seraphonite. The divine is shouting out to you. We're talking to you through your heart space. Please listen. We will help you make this decision that seems like it's a real tough one. Okay, well, that was fun. I hope it was helpful. I really do. So be sure to leave me a comment so that you're entered in the drawing. You could get your own personalized video sent to you. So maybe you could really use that. All right, you take care and we'll talk soon.